Hello everyone. We have a few things to go through in this video. First of all, I want to talk about this Weverse post that Namjoon RM shared on Weverse community. So I will read it and translate for you, and I will read and translate some of the Korean comments that I found on social media in response to what RM wrote. The nice ones, okay? And then I'm gonna share two articles that I found online today that Korean media published. So one about BTS receiving award, like a presidential award, and then I found only one article covering BTS Anpanman ranking #1 on iTunes. So I will share that with you. And then V also did a live stream pretty briefly today. So I will talk about that. And that's it. I might briefly react to the video that Bangtan TV uploaded 3 days ago. And I didn't get to watch it when it was first uploaded because we had a lot going on for the past 3 days. And when I was watching it, I was like, man, I cannot believe that there are some people complaining that BTS is not doing enough given what we've been having in terms of contents for the past year. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's start here. RM wrote, first, let me read it in Korean just to show you how it would sound if we were to say it in Korean. 이틀 전 라이브로 많은 아미들 피로하게 해드린 것 같아 죄송합니다. 걱정해주시는 연락 많이 받았습니다. 키지 말걸 후회되는데 그냥 답답한 마음이 앞섰습니다. 미안합니다. He added that crying emoji. That's sad. 조금만 예쁘게 봐주십시오. 음악이나 만들고 같이 안무 연습 열심히 하고 새 컨텐츠 고민이나 하고 잘 자고 그러고 살겠습니다. 주행 시험은 곧 치고 어제 주행 연습 스티커 붙이고 코스 4개 다 돌았습니다. 무섭습니다. 사고 안 났습니다. 그리고 어제는 성류의 빛깔 영화를 봤고 집 인테리어가 다 끝나서 곧 반년 만에 다시 집으로 들어갑니다. 나중에 다 꾸미고 소개할게요. 눈오리 만들려고 집게 꺼냈는데 다 녹아버렸습니다. 너무 추운데 따시게 입으시고 감기 걸리시면 안 됩니다. 그럼 이만. He wrote, 2 days ago, during my live, I think I ended up tiring a lot of ARMY, and I'm sorry for that. I got many messages from people worried about me. I regret turning it on, but my frustration got the better of me. I'm sorry. Please be a little gentle with me. 조금만 예쁘게 봐주십시오. Yeah, please be a little gentle with me. Or what he's trying to say is that, do not be too harsh on me. 예쁘게 봐주십시오. Or I'm just frustrated because he has to say this. You know what I'm saying? Because his live stream was a lot of people took bits and pieces like out of context from his live stream and then grilled him again. Many of those people are antis pretending to be fans, but some fans actually did that. Especially he talked about he you know what? Sorry. Let me translate the post first, okay? 2 days ago during my live, I think I ended up tiring a lot of ARMY, and I'm sorry for that. I got many messages from people worried about me. I regret turning it on, but my frustration got the better of me. I'm sorry. Please be a little gentle with me. I'll just focus on making music, practicing choreography with the members, thinking about new content, sleeping well, and living my life properly. I'm taking the driving test soon. Yesterday, I put on the practice sticker and drove through all 4 routes. It was scary, but I didn't crash. And yesterday, I watched the movie The Color of what is this? 성류의 빛깔. 성류의 빛깔. Oh, The Color of, how do you read this? Sorry. 성류. It's a fruit, right? Pomegranate. Okay, it's a classic movie, it seems like. 1969. All right. Portraying events in the life of the 18th century Armenian poet and musician Sayat Nova from childhood up to his death. The movie addresses in particular his relationships with women, including his muse. All right, I might check that out. It was released in November 2025 in Korea. So he watched that. And my home interior is finally finished. So I'll be moving back in after 6 months. I'll show you once everything is set up. I took out the mold to make a snow duck, but the snow had already melted. It's really cold, so dress warm and do not catch a cold. That's all for now. 그럼 이만, he wrote. On December 9th, 2025 at around 8 p.m. 8:14 p.m. And you know, RM is known for revising his text again and again multiple times, especially when it comes to Weverse community messages. And I noticed, someone noticed that he changed the object in the first sentence from 분들 into 아미들. 분들 refers to just general public, like him saying, I think I ended up tiring a lot of people. But then he changed the sentence into saying, I think I ended up tiring a lot of army. What does that imply? Well, it's up to interpretation. Meaning he probably looked at a lot of different reactions from different people, whether army or other people. But he decided to specifically refer to army. But I'm like, Here are some nice comments, or someone who was frustrated on behalf of RM. This person said, 남준아, don't listen to nonsense or awful comments. You don't need to care about people who have no intention of communicating with you sincerely. There are way more army who listen to you and understand your heart. Whenever you feel like it, turn on a live and talk to us comfortably. We will take care of the bad ones. Hang in there. 나쁜 놈들 우리가 물리치게. Yeah, exactly. Just turn on a live stream and share whatever you have to, tell others, tell army. Because I'm just frustrated because of the reason that he felt this way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, another comment. This person wrote, RM even said himself that the live stream might backfire on him. Yes, that's what he said in the midst of the live stream, right? But he still came because he wanted to speak honestly to fans. Yet, in just a few seconds, people threw away everything he said with sincerely, or people took a few seconds, a clip worth a few seconds out of the context and threw away everything else he said with sincerity and jumped in without knowing any context, treating it like a sport and insulting him non-stop just to get a dopamine hit. And now they have made him say, I'm sorry again. It pisses me off. This person wrote, 남준아, I hope you know there are far more people who recognize your courage and your sincerity. Another person wrote, he came because he saw fans feeling hurt over various issues, and he wanted to share updates and talk through the thoughts that had been bouncing around in his head like he used to. It's not like we're seeing Namjoon for the first time today, doing this today. I just hope people won't get hung up on that one word and completely miss the real reason he turned on that live. And that one word, hyungchit, this guy used Hangul, acronyms, referring to 해체, disbandment. And Namjoon was referring to the past, when BTS almost fell apart because of various issues and struggles and attacks and fatigue and burnout. But I guess that triggered a lot of people. Another person wrote, RM님, I hope you won't regret going live. We understood what you were really trying to tell us. And honestly, a lot of people gained strength because of you. And yes, I really appreciated that he turned on live, right? This one. I was just frustrated while translating the live stream because there were people who forced him into saying that's not the right way to put it, because he felt this way. There were people who made him feel this way. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he was paying attention to those little voices complaining, but the fact that he came alive, I was glad. I always appreciate the things that he says and the way he allows himself to be vulnerable publicly. You know what I'm saying? He's one of a kind. And, a lot of Korean army feel that way too. Namjoon, do not say sorry. Do not apologize for being yourself. But nevertheless, he wrote this very gentle and nice message. Not sure what kinds of reactions and responses he saw online or heard offline in response to his live stream. But that's what we have today. Now, one cute little moment was when, where is it? Jin's comment. Yes. Jin wrote a comment. Reply. 우리 남준이는 늘 응원해. I'm always cheering for you, our Namjoon. Right? That was so sweet. And Namjoon himself wrote a response back. 아잉 김석진 최고. 김석진, you're the best. And here 아잉 means it's a cute, playful expression in Korean, right? It doesn't really have a literal English equivalent, but it's something people say when they're being like affectionate or shy in a cute way, or jokingly acting cute. So it gives off the vibe of like, aw, or like, you're too sweet, right? So RM is responding to Jin's warm message with a light, playful, soft reaction. And that reminded me of the moment when Taehyung wrote in the chat room during Namjoon's live stream, Namjoon Si, Mr. Namjoon. Not sure what he was trying to say, or whether he tried to jump in or calm him down. I don't think Namjoon saw his reply. But that reminds us of the fact that BTS members, they've got each other, right? Sometimes I see fans are too worried about the members. And two things. The members, BTS members, are stronger than we think. But at the same time, they're also weaker than we think. I think we have to acknowledge those two sides. You know what I'm saying? So, what I mean by the second point is that on the surface, these guys might look, okay and tough, but under the surface, they might be more vulnerable than we think. But at the same time, they're also stronger than we think, right? So we shouldn't be too worried. Do I even make sense? It kind of sounds paradoxical. At least it makes sense in my head. But yeah, the members got each other, and I think Jin knows exactly what he was doing when he wrote this comment. 우리 남준이 늘 응원해. We always support you, 남준. Right? Now, speaking of V, he also did a live stream today. And I was tuning in while I was doing dishes tonight, and that just put a smile on my face. He was just like chilling with music, and he basically did a live stream because he missed Army. Oh, by the way, Jin also wrote, this guy is super fast nowadays. Whenever a fellow member turns on a live stream, he writes a comment like, yo, and then, classic Jin, he just leaves, right? Or maybe he's tuning in, but that's the only thing that he wrote. So now, let me briefly translate what V said. He didn't say much, and due to copyright issue, you might not hear his voice clearly because he was playing music and stuff. I love what he's wearing. Making facial expressions. Very puffy sweater. Comfy looking sweater. Bright smile. So here he saw Jin's comment and says, 진형. John, that's Jin's nickname, right? 뭐 했어요? What did you do? Or what did you do today? 뭐 했어요 오늘? But yeah, Jin didn't reply back. He's got great taste in music. I always enjoy, the songs that he plays in the background. Singing along. It says, 잘 지내셨어요? Have you been well? Speaking of which, how you guys doing? And I hope V's live made your day better, and RM's post, I hope it made you feel better. But yeah, I really hope you guys are doing well, those who are watching this video. 보고 싶어서 왔어요. I came because I miss you, but so he's showing off his new light that he got. I bought some new lighting, but it kind of turns out like this, turns on and off like this, or you can adjust the lighting like this. Actually, this isn't what I bought. I have received it, actually. And now it's December. Sigh. And since it's December, I should come. 와야죠? 해야죠? 와야죠. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I should come. 와야죠. I should come on. I ate before coming. I also had 1 or 2 highballs. Highball. Very light alcohol. Yeah. You cannot hear me? No, you can hear me, right? Since I danced for the first time in a while, my shoulder started hurting again. I think I need to take good care of it. Singing along. It's got a beautiful voice. These days, I've been a bit busy. I'm playing music right now. Yes, that's right. He's using up. Oh. Putting on his glasses. 이렇게 하면, but if I do it like this, he didn't finish his sentence. I came after a shoot. These days, I'm busy. The group is also busy. And yeah, when he says he was busy while I was doing dishes, I was like, once again, out of nowhere, just got frustrated because of people who complain. You know what I'm saying? These guys are busy, and those quote unquote fans have no idea how heavy the crown is. You know, the crown that these guys are wearing while preparing for the comeback. But those guys are saying that, oh, we don't want anything too big. We just come alive as a group, just chit chat about anything. Well, first of all, these guys are doing it individually, right? And second of all, like, for example, when I was a student, while preparing for a final exam, it's, I don't feel like, play around and have a party. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a full preparation mode. And doing a group live, that's also, it might feel like a too big of a scale. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that those fans take it too lightly. You know? Say that it's just, they think that whatever they're expecting from BTS is not of a big of a deal, whether it's content or something. And it's so selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, and meanwhile, these guys have been coming live, doing a live stream, whenever they feel like it. And the more I think about that, the more I think those are really just not real fans. it's the loud minority. But at the same time, I feel like those are just casual K-pop fans trying to divide the fandom. Like, how dare you say that?
나마스테. 근데 오늘 별로 안 할 거예요, 수업. 왜냐면은
I won't stay long today because
일단 이거 끝나고
first of
화장 있거든요.
all, after this, by the way, I have makeup on right now, so
좀 답답해가지고 빨리 씻고
it feels stuffy, so I want to wash up quickly,
를 기다리며 봐야 돼요, 우리.
and I have to watch 경도를 기다리며, which is a new drama series, JTBC Saturday Sunday drama, English title Surely Tomorrow, and that's what he's been into, I guess.
Lost on the freeway.
Vibing to music.
언제야?
When is it exactly? He's trying to decide how long he's gonna do this live stream for.
오늘 한
Today,
12분 합시다. 12분.
let's do about 12 minutes. But it ended up being longer than 16 minutes.
12월이니까.
Since it's December, 12월, 12.
요즘 뭔 노래 듣냐고요?
You're asking what songs I listen to these days?
지금은
Right now,
이 노래 듣고 있고
I'm listening to this.
캐롤 들어야죠.
We should also listen to carols. And
캐롤 들어야죠.
I love how he sounds so serious right now. You guys should listen to carols, everyone.
12월인데.
It's December.
캐롤 영화도 봐야죠.
You should also watch. He literally says carol movies, but what he's trying to say is Christmas movies.
캐롤.
He's trying to remember a title of a song.
제목 까먹었다.
I forgot the
옛날에
title.
부른 거 뭐였지?
What was that song I sang?
It's beginning to look okay.
Yep. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. We uploaded that video back in 2024. And then last year, he came up with that Bing Crosby project, right? Which was lovely. Yep. December 24, 2022. Cover video.
크리스마스 트리.
Christmas tree.
좋죠? 좋습니다.
Love it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Take
His voice is so fitting with,
toys like to see
like, you know, Christmas songs. Because it sounds so warm, you know?
아니요,
Somebody asked,
댓글 봤냐고요? 그게 뭐예요?
do I see the comments? What do you mean?
아 브이로그 댓글.
The vlog comments. Yep. So V recently uploaded this vlog. V's vlog in Los Angeles on November 30th on Bangtan TV channel. By the way, the thumbnail of the video, 밥 친구 끼려온 B, and it's also in the title. I've told you about this like a few weeks ago. 밥 친구 literally means male friend, and in Korean, if especially when you eat by yourself, eat alone, if you watch like some sort of content, like the videos or movies, and if there's a specific content that you enjoy watching while eating, you call it 밥 친구, meal friend. So yeah. So somebody asked, did you read the comments written under the video? It says,
몇만 개인데 어떻게 봐요?
no, there are tens of thousands. How do I read all that?
그 보려면은 저 한
If I try to read those,
한다고 한 8일 정도 걸릴걸요?
I would need maybe 8 days without sleeping. Yeah, that vlog was sweet.
아무튼
Anyway,
보고 싶었다.
I missed you.
내가 많이 사랑해.
I love you very much. Just sing a song.
방금 부른 거 노래 좀 보였다. 14분 했네.
It's been 14 minutes.
일단 오늘 이쁘게 화장했으니까
Anyways,
라이브 켰습니다.
since I did my makeup nicely today, I turned on the live.
안 씻고도 막 키긴 하는데
Well, sometimes I just go live without washing,
그래도 어쩔 땐
but
어쩔
sometimes
때는 그래도 이쁘게 보여주고 싶죠. 저도
I want to show myself looking good too.
하와이 브이로그는
The Hawaii vlog,
아마
probably
좀 걸릴 것 같아요.
it will take some time.
왜냐면은
And if you haven't watched this one, you'll probably have no idea what it's talking about. Yeah. This is like a trailer or a cookie at the end of this video. It's just like dancing. So he will at some point probably release another vlog from his trip to Hawaii. So that's what it's talking about.
이제 들어가기도 했고요. 편집을
But he's saying that it might take time because we just started editing it. Now, I wonder what he... So some people speculate that V did his own editing for this video. That might be the case because those people point out that like the subtitles and the editing style is different from the usual Bangtan TV contents. But maybe he's working with a team of editors or I don't know, an editor. So yeah, not sure. But it's interesting how he said that we just started editing it. Well, in this case, he didn't really use the subject word, whether it's I or we. Simply said just started editing it. Or editing just began, to be exact.
이제 16분 했어요. 저
It's been 16 minutes now.
다음에 또 올게요.
I'll come back
이거
next time.
보내주세요.
So let me go now. 보내주세요.
오케이.
Okay.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
내가 많이 사랑해요.
I love you very much.
안녕.
안녕. Bye bye.
그래 너의 선물이죠. 저 간다. 저 갑니다.
I'm going now.
다음에 또 봐요.
See you next time.
아,
It's wait. That's how he ended the live stream? In the midst of he was sounded like he was about to, say something, tell army something, but then he just stopped the live. Funny thing, there's a saying in Korean. There's one thing that makes people like super angry. It is stopping, like abruptly stopping in the midst of saying something. And okay, actually 뭐였지? 만드는 거 두 가지가 있다. 사람을 화나게 만드는 방법 두 가지. Yeah. There are two ways to make people angry. The first one is stopping in the middle of a sentence, and the second one, and it ends. That's the joke, right? Not telling you the rest of the sentence. So that was funny. V's ending reminded me of that. Anyways, that was his live stream, and I don't know. It was just friendly, casual, and I feel like it's exactly something that armies need nowadays to lighten up the mood. Okay. Now, next, I will talk about this at the end. This article. So BTS received the Presidential Commendation for expanding Korea's culture of giving. So on December 8th, the Korean Ministry of the Interior and Safety held the 5th Korea Good Donation Awards. And this annual event recognizes individuals and organizations that consistently promote generosity, solidarity, and public welfare through long-term charitable work. And this year, BTS and Samsung Electronics were awarded the Presidential Commendation, which is the highest recognition given at the ceremony. And Samsung Electronics, as you might know, is the largest company in Korea, the biggest market cap-wise. And actor Go Do-sim and several companies also received awards at different levels. But yeah, BTS was one of the headline honors. Now, BTS was praised specifically for leading participation-based charity with their fandom, and their donations aren't just one-off celebrity gifts. They have built a model where fans around the world join their giving efforts and amplifying the impact across countries and communities. And the group was credited with delivering hope and support to vulnerable young people through sustained campaigns. And they also raised 9.2 billion Korean won through UNICEF's Love Myself campaign. And it says that this is one of Korea's most successful celebrity-driven philanthropic partnerships, combining BTS brand power with UNICEF's global reach. And the campaign funds programs to protect children from violence, improve mental health, and support emergency relief. So yeah, BTS wasn't just honored for donating money. They were honored for changing how young people view charity and for making giving something fans actively participate in. And in Korea, presidential commendations are used to recognize groups who significantly contribute to society outside entertainment or business. So for BTS to receive this award, again, in a non-music, non-cultural category, it highlights how they have moved beyond being performers and become leaders in global social impact. This also says that they were recognized for giving 1.5 Korean billion won for the wildfire recovery in 2025. So, and yeah, Samsung was also honored for supporting young adults, leaving state care, and actress Go Do-sim received an award from the Prime Minister for over 40 years of philanthropic work. But BTS receiving the highest honor on the same level as Samsung Electronics, which is Korea's largest conglomerate, it emphasizes the weight of their contribution, right? And according to the article, the Ministry of the Interior stated that the awardee's generosity strengthens Korea's social fabric and that the government wants giving to become a natural, everyday part of Korean life. So this is significant because BTS influence is seen as a model for how philanthropy can scale beyond borders and generations. One more article I would like to share is this one, titled, Will You Try a Little Harder? Shall I Be Your Strength? Why is BTS Anpanman climbing back up the charts? So yeah, the article starts with that quotations from the lyrics, and this was the only article I found from the Korean media about this achievement. But let me briefly read you this. According to the K-pop industry on December 8th, Anpanman recently hit number 1 on both worldwide iTunes and European iTunes. It also topped the charts in more than 60 regions, including the US and the UK, and the number of countries where it reaches number 1 continues to grow. Notably, this marks its first time reaching number 1 on US iTunes. Anpanman is a track from BTS studio album Love Yourself, TOUR, released in May 2018. The song compares BTS to Anpanman, known as the weakest hero in the world, reflecting their wish to give people energy and hope through music and performance. RM and Suga, along with HYBE chairman Bang, producer P-Dog, Spring Boy, and Jimbo the Super Freak, all participated in writing and composing the song. Jimin once explained Anpanman by saying, he's the weakest hero in the world. When someone is hungry, he gives them food by sharing part of his own head. He doesn't have superpowers. The song expresses BTS. It holds our desire to give hope and energy only through our music and our performances. The reason Anpanman is climbing back up global charts is widely interpreted as ARMY showing support for BTS ahead of their comeback. With BTS preparing to return as a full group for the first time in about 4 years and feeling significant pressure, ARMY is sending the message that all they need are the members and their music. During Weverse Live on December 6th, RM shared his burden surrounding the new album. He said he had considered disbandment thousands of times, but promised to prepare the album well for ARMY. I wish. I mean, I respect this journalist. Well, I was gonna say, I wish that he provided more context, and he was referring to, RM was referring to, like the disbandment thoughts that he and other members had a few years ago, not necessarily the current state. But yeah, I respect this particular journalist. I think his name is Lee Jae-hoon or something. He covers BTS stuff in a very meaningful way, in depth. Anyway, so let me finish the article. Another member, Jungkook, was recently swept up in dating rumors, and some people interpreted part of RM's comments as an indirect response. He said, if you only live your life in front of a camera and don't actually live your own life, what kind of sense would your songs have? To create good content, you have to live as a human being. In reality, many ARMY have always respected the members' personal lives. Even when members take long breaks and fans encounter them in everyday settings, ARMY typically do not approach or bother them. ARMY has respected and continues to respect BTS as individuals. And then the article then quotes the lyrics. Honestly, I'm scared of failing. Or falling. 무서워 넘어지는 게. I'm scared of falling and of disappointing you, but even if it takes all my strength, I will stay by your side. I will fall again. I will make mistakes again. I'll be covered in mud again. But trust me, I'm a hero. So that's the bridge part of the song, right? And the article says, BTS is set to release a new album in the spring of next year, followed by a tour expected to be their largest ever. Waiting for you, Anpanman. Loving the song. All right, anything else we should cover? Yep, Jungkook. Rolling Stone covers across 3 editions. Looking incredible. I just saw this. Let me know if you have copies or if you have ordered them. So I heard that it's like there are exclusive photos, and 3 editions, right? So good. What else? Oh yeah, I ended up watching this video, episode Jin RUNSEOKJIN EP.TOUR ENCORE today, and there were a lot of great moments showing him practicing, and the members Jungkook and JHope practicing for Super Tuna. That was adorable, and I love the energy and JHope having fun, and JHope actually struggled with this part, the shark fin thing. Not really struggle, but because it's so dorky. He jokingly said that he cannot stand it. He can handle everything else, but it's just too too funny. And he says that he's gonna have tuna for dinner, so that was sweet. Yeah, Via was also seen practicing for his solo performance as a guest performer during Jin's concert, and Jin practicing piano. And we have seen this from Jin's live stream, right? JHope and Jungkook visiting his live band practice session. What we didn't see at the time was JHope and Jungkook also practicing, rehearsing for their own performances. And they were incredible. Like JHope, when he did a rehearsal for Birthday Killing It Girl, oh, so good. And Jungkook doing it for Standing Next to You, that was also amazing. Yeah. Loving the energy. And these guys are having so much fun with each other, you know what I'm saying? Just look at them. So that was sweet. So this is the rehearsal session, and Jungkook and JHope also joined the rehearsal on the day of. And this was so funny when they were doing rehearsal for Jamais which they decided to perform during the band practice session, right? It was not planned in advance before that. And also I noticed that Jin was referring to that song by Remedy instead of the official title, Jamais because Remedy, that's the most noticeable lyrics as part of the chorus. So that was funny. And how Jungkook kept trying to trick Jin by jumping in the intro. That part, that was also sweet. Which he actually did during the actual concert. Yep. The video also showed us what happened backstage before the concert, and the interactions between these members. It was adorable. And yes, Jin plays video games right before he goes on stage. And these guys think it's just unbelievable. And saying that maybe this is like a pre-entry ritual for Jin to play games right before the concert. That was funny. And then we all remember this legendary performance, Super Tuna, featuring JHope and Jungkook. And then JHope killing it with Killing It Girl, and Jungkook killing it with Standing Next to You. Standing Next to You. Yep. And then these guys performed during the BTS medley session, right? That was awesome. Now, I didn't expect this from Jin. How he said right after the concert was over and he went off stage, he immediately said that it's such a shame. I could have done better and made it more fun. And I was like, what is it talking about? And of course, yes, as a professional, as an artist, they always have something to regret about. There's no like perfect concert. There's always room for improvements, especially from their point of views. But I don't know. The day one encore concert in Seoul, it was incredible. It was, yeah, in Seoul. Anyways, but yeah. He said this, I could have done better and made it more fun. It was super fun for fans. Anyways, and then the video also includes day 2, V joining for rehearsal while wearing a backpack. Sweet. This is the open rehearsal with fans in front of him. And Jimin also joined. And so funny how Jin suggests to Jimin, hey, if you're up for it, just join me. Like anytime. Loving this vibe. And how he's open to, like improvisations. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't planned. So Jimin ended up holding this, throwing confetti, showering Jin with confetti. That was beautiful. V performing, and then V crying after seeing the sea of army holding up purple light sticks. That was moving. And then Jin playing the piano, and he had V sitting close to him while doing that, right? And then, yeah, without Jin knowing, Jimin and V came on stage during the encore or the BTS medley. So that was sweet. And this moment, when Jin said, I don't want to go home. 집 가기 싫다. For a lot of fans, this was super touching, and the way he said it while lying down on his back on stage. That was sweet. Anything else? Yep. Incredible performance, incredible video. Everybody had so much fun. So too bad. I just noticed this video because, again, the past 3 days, 4 days, a lot have happened within the fandom community. And I hope that you guys are doing well. Everything will be okay. And the members are strong. The members got each other, as we have just saw, not only from this video, but also during the live stream. These guys are supporting each other by writing comments. Of course, they're probably texting each other all the time. But why comments? Because by that we can see them, you know, comment. We can see their comments, right? So the fans are aware of their existence for each other as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried. I'm just frustrated that RM felt forced into apologizing, you know, for what he has done, sharing the live stream. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Sorry, I gotta get some sleep, and I think this video was just like going on and on. Hope you found it enjoyable and informative, and congratulations to BTS for getting that award. And yeah, have a wonderful day, and let me know what you thought about RM's Weverse post that he shared today. Did he really have to write this? And what did you thought about? Well, I saw your comments under the my interpretation video, but yeah, let me know what you thought about this post and V's live stream and the news and the fact that only one article was written about Anpanman's achievement in the Korean media. All right, see you later. Let's stay positive, respectful, and classy when you write comments. All right, peace and love. Bye bye.